I think it's time to go over to the flowers and plants. I'm gonna show you guys what I've made the past couple weeks. All right, so let me show you guys my plants. I've been kind of bored lately, right? So I've started planting stuff. It started with me being gifted one of these seed starters. And this got me going, right? I was like, man, I'm excited to just plant random shit in one of these. There's actually things growing. You guys see that? This one is wild strawberries, so little strawberries. In Sweden we call them smultron, but in America it's called wild strawberries for some reason. So what started my initial interest in growing things was this little guy right here. This is something called cat grass. It makes their digestion better, it makes them puke up hairballs easier, and stuff like that. So this is just a super easy thing. You get a package of seeds, you get some dirt, and you just put the seeds in and you pour in like a cup of water. And boom, it just grows like this in like a week. It grows so incredibly fast. Oh look, she's eating it right now. So that then led me to get these greenhouses. And I bought a couple more, so now I own 3 greenhouses. Some of these are actually not good for cats to eat, so that's why I always keep the lids on. This one right here is oregano. As you guys can see, it's growing a lot and it's so easy too. I'm growing mostly herbs for cooking. Oregano is bad for cats, so that's one that I keep closed. Strawberries are not bad for cats. Grass is not bad for cats. I like the idea of self-watering. These seed planters, the greenhouses, they're self-watering because you can actually lift this bottom layer from the green underside, and the green underside holds a bunch of water. So they're touching water all the time underneath. So it uses the water up slowly as it needs. And I just neatly slide these under my desk here so it doesn't look too bad. Yeah, so the sunlight, the fake sunlight actually works just like a sun. That's something that surprised me. This works as good or not, if not better, than the sun, which surprised me when I first started. I'm gonna go out on my balcony and get you guys something. Oh, the cats get scared when I open them. Check this shit out, dude. So as you guys can see, there's actually things growing, and I started this inside under one of these lights. I just popped this light on top of this thing inside for maybe 3 weeks until it started to grow. And then when I realized the plants were long enough and stable enough, I brought it outside. So these have been outside for probably 2 weeks. So right here we got some carrots, some mini baby carrots. Next here in this pack, here's dill. I love dill and I'm curious to see what I can do with this. This is cilantro. Cilantro is used so much, so I'm very excited about this. This on the end here, the end pasture, it's not growing very well, but it's supposed to be rosemary. There's a couple sproutlings here, but for some reason the rosemary is growing slow. It's probably not meant to be planted at this time of year. Let me bring you guys a close-up. You guys see that? I'm actually growing things. Isn't that exciting? I made that all on my own. So this is one of my proudest planters because it's one of the ones I've been growing for the longest, as you guys can see. I have another one out here that I'm gonna go out and get. I have a couple more. And this one I'm really excited to show you guys because this is a popcorn bucket and it's growing really well. And this one I'm really proud of because these green ones, they were grown in one of these incubators, plant seedling incubators. Then I transplanted them into this bucket when they were big enough and put them outside. And it's very exciting for me because that's my first successful transplantation. And these are additionally pretty fun because these are my first flowers that I've ever planted. So these are actually sunflowers. And they're gonna become big and beautiful very soon, hopefully. Watering them daily with a spray bottle like this, and I just go like this from underneath, and I just simply spray like that. So I always keep the dirt moist. It's just like once a night. Every night I just come out before I go to bed. It's actually so easy because that's the thing. That's why I'm doing this stream, because I want you guys to realize how easy it is to grow these. Are they annual sunflower? I don't know. I don't know if they're annual. I don't know nothing. That's the thing. This is so easy. I don't know nothing. I, for a long time, did this to give them some extra sun. I simply put it on top of this plant and I just balance it on here, and boom, it gets sunlight even though they're inside. They don't even have to be in a window. That's what's so cool with these, in my opinion. Yeah, these are my first flowers, and actually let me show you guys something cool. These sunflowers were actually grown with one of these that I bought at Target. So this is just like an egg carton. You get it like this. You open it up. In here, you get one of these that you just mix in a glass of water, and it becomes dirt enough for all these holes. You put the water and dirt mix in these holes, and then you plop the seeds in. And you can get these pretty much everywhere on Amazon and everything like that. Super easy, super simple. This is like the starter kit you need. It's an expanding cocoa fiber disc. So you put this in a glass and it becomes a lot of dirt, and very nutritious dirt. And then you just let it stand in your window. It's really as easy as that. I want to encourage all of you guys to do this because it's so fun, and especially if you don't like having pets, this is like the dull version of a pet. You need to care for it once a day, and boom, it's just so fun. So between this one and this one, it's some of my favorite like creations. This one is super excited to pull up the carrots in a month or two probably. So next up, after I did all this, I realized, wow, I'm actually enjoying this a lot. I ended up buying these ones. These are self-watering planters, or whatever it's called. So how this works is this white one is detachable like this. You can lift up this, and there's actually a little what would you call that, like cloth hanging down from the dirt. The cloth is connected to the dirt, and then in the water down here. So the cloth sucks up water into the dirt, so they're actually self-watering. I have never watered this dirt, yet it's all moist because it's sucking up water from underneath, which is awesome. Because I don't want to water it every day, every plant every day. These ones are so easy because, yeah, it'll just grow itself. And what do you guys think is in the orange one? It's a pretty simple guess. Let me get something else while you guys guess. Carrots, exactly, carrots. That's it. All right, so next up, we got some pretty fun things. These look pretty wild, right? These are actually garlics. I wanted to do a little experiment, and I put garlic cloves in the planters, or in these sun houses, or whatever it's called, and then I transplanted them in here, and they've been growing so fast. And this right here, they're a little bit smaller, but this is actually chives. This is also very fun because chives can be used in cooking a lot. So I like actually making things that I can cook, if that makes sense. So this is everything I've been growing lately, and I'm pretty happy about it. It's been quite a pleasure, to be quite frank. And I recommend everyone who's kind of bored here and there to pick a hobby up like this, because it's also very easy. It's super easy to do all this. Do you have a grow light? Yeah, so there are grow lights in these boxes. I also did purchase one of these. So this is an actual grow light. So I'm gonna use this at some point. I haven't really figured that out yet. I figured planting isn't fun in an apartment. Turns out you can have quite a bit of fun even without a balcony, I think. Most of this I grew without a balcony. It's just recently I put them out on the balcony because it was starting to get hot. But most of this I grew inside with just grow lights. I have it tucked away in a way, like these hide under here. Most of this like tuck away in my apartment, so it's not like taking up space. It's pretty, for the most part. These aren't very pretty, they just look crazy. And yeah. Your cats try to eat the plants? Never. They eat this cat grass, but I've multiple times made sure that they don't eat the other ones. They've never eaten any of my other plants. So this is another thing I bought that I haven't started working on yet. This is basically a bunch of indoor planters, self-watering indoor planters. You get like 20 for maybe 30 bucks. Again, you got the cloth in here that dips into the water underneath. And then you have this grid that you put dirt in, put in here, and then plant the things here. And it's basically self-watering. And then you put this little top on top, and boom, you have a little self-watering container. And you get them like this. It's like a bunch of stuff from a bunch of lids, a bunch of everything. These I'm very excited to start using. I'm gonna plant a shit ton of these. And something else, once my wild strawberries grow in, I'm gonna start using this thing that I bought recently. I'm going crazy. I'm like actually going all in on planting. So So this is basically a self-watering planter with a little sun thing. So there's light coming down from here onto the plants, and you can pop it down like that. You can have it on your like kitchen cabinet. You don't have to have it near your window. It's just simple, and you can have like bushes. You can have like bushes on your just kitchen aisle. I think that's so exciting. So this thing I'm definitely gonna use once the strawberries grow up in these. I'm gonna transplant them into this, all of them. That's my plan. Obviously now that I brought everything out, it's super messy. But I like the fact that I have like space for everything. Everything has its place. It's a hobby that doesn't take up too much space, and it's pretty. It looks nice. And it's nice to have greeneries. You know, it's very exciting. I love it. I definitely recommend getting these. This is a nice starting kit. This, or Google cat grass kit. Just anything kit. Sunflower kit. You'll get one of these for maybe $4 or $5, and you can try growing something, and you'll see how rewarding it is. Place it by the window, water once or twice. Like, you don't have to water even every day. You can water every other day. Water one day, then wait one day. It's a good time. Don't need any soil. Yeah, so this one you don't need soil, it comes with. But I also have a bunch of soil. I have a bag of dirt right here. So if I plant more, I just take the dirt from here. Also, I have all these pucks that grow into this, like basically nutrition pucks that when they get in contact with water, they bloom up and you get a bunch of dirt from these. And I have a bag of cat grass, and I have bags of all sorts of seeds. But it's a really good time, I love it. Alrighty guys, I will be ending the stream now. I'm gonna try to find some food, probably gonna order, eat some chippies, and pet my cats. Thank you guys for hanging out. Today has been a really good stream. I really enjoyed today's stream. Love it. Thank you everyone for stopping by today. See you guys. Peace and love. Love you.